हेलो एवरीवन, स्वागत है आपका यूनिवर्सिटी एकेडमी यूट्यूब चैनल में। आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे पैरेलल रेजोनेंस। एंड अगर आपको इस टॉपिक की हैंड रिटन नोट्स चाहिए जो लिंक है वो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में गिवन है, आप वहां से जाके डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। सो नाउ लेट अस सी व्हाट इज पैरेलल रेजोनेंस. So this parallel resonance, it is also known as anti-resonance, okay, because it is opposite of resonance. So by default resonance means series resonance, okay. So that is why parallel resonance, it is known as anti-resonance. So in this parallel resonance, RLC, they are connected in parallel and they are connected in parallel with the voltage source. तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि जो total current है that is I, current flowing through resistance is I of R, current flowing through inductor is IL and current flowing through capacitor is IC. So now as we know that inductor and capacitor, they are energy storage element, so there will be a circulating current because इंडक्टर क्या है, चार्ज होगा, देन इट विल गिव इट्स एनर्जी टू द कैपेसिटर. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सर्कुलेटिंग करंट विल फ्लो between the inductor and capacitor. Okay, so now when the resonance will occur in the circuit, okay, so when the resonance occur in the circuit, the current which is flowing through inductor, it will be equal to the current flowing through the capacitor. So they both will be equal in magnitude, but they will be out of phase by 180 degree. So ये कैसे पता लगा 180 degree out of phase है? Let me draw the phasor. Okay, so यहाँ पे क्या है, आर एल सी दे आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल एंड इन पैरेलल वोल्टेज रिमेन्स द सेम. सो जो सेम क्वांटिटी है उसको हम एज अ रेफरेंस कंसिडर करेंगे. दैट इज आई एम टेकिंग वोल्टेज एज अ reference phasor. Okay, so now what is I of R? It is a current flowing through resistance. So we know that in case of resistance, voltage and current, they are in phase. Okay, so voltage and current क्या है, in phase होगा. So this will be I of R phasor. Okay, now what is IL? That is current flowing through inductor, and we know that in case of pure inductor, current will lag the voltage by 90 degree. So this is voltage phasor. अगर वो lag कर रहा है, it means we have to represent in the clockwise direction, so it is lagging. Okay, let me write IR here. Okay, so this is IR phasor. Now वी आर ड्रॉइंग आई एल फेजर. सो जो आई एल है वो वोल्टेज को लैग करेगा बाय 90 डिग्री. सो दिस इज आई ऑफ एल फेजर, दैट इज करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू द इंडक्टर, इट इज लैगिंग the voltage phasor by 90 degree. Then we have IC. So in case of capacitor, current will lead the voltage by 90 degree. So अगर lead कर रहा है, so we have to represent the angle in anti-clockwise direction. So this is okay, so this is IC, that is current flowing through capacitor. So now when the resonance occur, both these current, that is IL and IC current, they are equal in magnitude, but you can see that they are out of phase by 180 degree. Okay, so at the resonance they are equal in magnitude and they will be out of phase by 180 degree. So now when IL is equal to IC, so what is IL current? It is given by V by X of L. Okay, and what is IC? That is voltage by capacitive reactance. So from here we are getting 1 by X of L is equal to 1 by X of C. So 1 by XL, it is known as B of L, that is inductive susceptance, and it is equal to 1 by X of C. So 1 by X of C is, this is capacitive susceptance. Okay, so this is capacitive susceptance. Okay, so this condition, it need to be satisfied. It means when BL is equal to BC, we can say that it is under the resonance. Okay, so this is a condition in case of parallel resonance. Series के केस में क्या condition थी? We have seen that when X of L is equal to X of C, then the resonance occur in case of series RLC circuit, and in case of parallel we have BL is equal to BC. So BL is inductive susceptance and BC is capacitive susceptance. Okay, now let us find out the total admittance under the resonance condition. So we know that admittance Y, it is equal to G, that is conductance plus J BC minus BL. Okay, so at resonance this BC, it is equal to B of L. So as a result of which imaginary part of the admittance, it will become 0. So this term, it will become 0. So we are getting Y is equal to Z. G. Okay, so now in case of parallel resonance, we will be getting the maximum impedance, and the value of maximum impedance it is given by L by CR. Okay, so series के केस में हमें क्या मिला था, minimum impedance मिला था. Okay, so in case of series RLC or series resonance, we have obtained minimum impedance and the value of minimum impedance was R. Okay, so and in case of parallel resonance we are getting maximum impedance, that is why it is known as anti resonance, because series and parallel की जो conditions है वो just opposite है. Okay, so maximum impedance it is given by L by CR. Okay, so you have to remember this formula. and current जो है अगर impedance maximum है तो जो current है वो minimum होगा, and it is given by VCR by L. so current it is given by V by Z. if impedance is maximum then current it will be minimum, so this is V by Z max is L by CR. so अगर हम इसको simplify करेंगे then we will be getting VCR by L. so now let us find out the resonating frequency formula. So we have seen the condition that at resonance the capacitive susceptance it should be equal to inductive susceptance. So BC is a capacitive susceptance, it is a reciprocal of capacitive reactance, and BL is inductive susceptance, it is a reciprocal of inductive reactance. Okay, so we know that X of C is 1 by omega C, so it will become omega naught into C. Omega naught is a resonating frequency, and X of L it is equal to omega naught into L. so if we simplify here, from here we are getting omega naught square, it will be equal to 1 by L into C. so we are getting the resonating frequency omega naught, it will be equal to 1 by root L into C. this is in radian per second, and hertz में अगर calculate करना है then f naught it will be given by 1 by 2 pi root L into C. okay, so this is in hertz and this is omega naught is in radian per second. so resonating frequency formula is this. सो सीरीज और पैरेलल के लिए फॉर्मूले जो है रेजोनेटिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी के वो सेम है. ओके, नाउ लेट अस सी सम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. सो फर्स्ट वी विल सी द मॉड जेड वर्सेस ओमेगा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. So we have seen that at the resonating frequency the impedance will be maximum. Okay, so impedance is maximum in case of parallel resonance at the resonating frequency. so यहाँ पे f of r भी कह सकते हैं यार, आप ओमेगा नॉट से भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. ओके, रिप्रेजेंटेशन में वेरी, सो ओमेगा की रिस्पेक्ट में या फ्रीक्वेंसी की रिस्पेक्ट में सेम बात है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्या है, रेजोनेटिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी पे जो इम्पिडेंस है वो मैक्सिमम है, एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ मैक्सिमम इम्पिडेंस इट इज़ गिवन बाय एल बाय सी आर. ओके, एंड बिलो द रेजोनेटिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी द सर्किट विल बी इंडक्टिव इन नेचर. ओके, सो सीरीज के केस में हमने क्या देखा था कि जो इम्पिडेंस है वो क्या है, मिनिमम है इन केस ऑफ सीरीज रेजोनेंस. ओके, सो इम्पिडेंस इज मिनिमम at the resonating frequency, and the value of minimum impedance it is equal to R. Okay, so this is Z versus omega in case of series resonance. Okay, so this is in case of series resonance, and this is F naught. Okay, so below the resonating frequency the circuit was capacitive nature. Okay, so series के केस में क्या था, capacitive था, that is it will offer leading power factor. but above the resonating frequency the circuit will be inductive in nature. so अगर inductive nature का है that means it will offer the lagging power factor. but parallel resonance के केस में condition just opposite है. so क्या है कि resonating frequency पे जो impedance है वो maximum है, and below the resonating frequency the circuit will be inductive in nature. so अगर inductive nature का है it means it will offer lagging power factor. okay, and above the resonating frequency the circuit will be capacitive in nature. it means RC होगा यहाँ पे, and यहाँ पे RL dominate करेगा. और अगर capacitive nature का है it means the power factor it will be leading in nature. so this is leading power factor. so this is dynamic impedance and this is value is L by CR. so maximum impedance को हम dynamic impedance भी बोल सकते हैं in case of parallel resonance. Now let us see admittance versus frequency characteristics. So in parallel resonance, parallel RLC circuit, the admittance Y it is given by G plus J BC minus of B into L. Okay, so this will be equal to G plus J. So BC is 1 by X of C, so this can be written as omega into C minus 1 by omega into L. Okay, so now if we calculate the magnitude of the admittance, that is mod y, it is given by square root of real part is g, so real part square plus imaginary part is omega c minus of 1 by omega into L whole square. So we know that in parallel resonance, admittance is minimum at the resonating frequency. Okay, so जो characteristics है it will look like this, because admittance is minimum at the resonating frequency. ओके, सो इम्पिडेंस अगर मैक्सिमम है तो ऑब्वियसली एडमिटेंस जो है वो मिनिमम होगा. सो दिस इज द मिनिमम एडमिटेंस एंड इट इज़ एट द रेजोनेटिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी ओमेगा नॉट और एफ आर. ओके, so it is at, you can write omega naught, and the value of minimum admittance, that is y minimum, we have obtained as g. Okay, so y minimum हमें g मिल रहा है. This is mod of y versus omega. Okay, so above the resonating frequency the circuit will be leading in nature, that is circuit क्या है, capacitive nature का है, and it will offer leading power factor. And below the resonating frequency the circuit will be inductive in nature and it will have a lagging power factor. Okay, and at the resonating frequency circuit is purely resistive. Okay, and it will have unity power factor at the resonating frequency. So this is mod y, that is admittance versus frequency characteristics. Now let us see current versus frequency characteristics in case of parallel resonance. So we know that current I, it is given by V by Z. Okay, and 1 by Z is admittance. It means current की जो characteristics है it will be directly proportional to admittance. So admittance की characteristics we have obtained like this. So जो current की जो characteristics है वो भी क्या है, similar होगी, and we have the minimum current at the resonance. Okay, so अगर we are getting minimum admittance at the resonating frequency, it means उस time पे जो current है वो भी minimum होगा, and minimum current it is given by, so let me write here, so minimum current it is equal to V by Z, that is equal to V into Y, and minimum, so that is minimum current at the resonating frequency we are getting as V, and Y minimum is G. Okay, so this is G. So minimum current it is given by V into G, and this is at the resonating frequency. So this is current versus frequency characteristics, and this is admittance versus frequency characteristics. Now let us see bandwidth. So bandwidth की definition है, the bandwidth of the network represent the range of the frequencies at which the current drawn by the network become 0.707 of its maximum value. So range of the frequency means if we take the difference between upper cutoff frequency and the lower cutoff frequency, then we will obtain the value of bandwidth. So जो bandwidth का जो formula है it is given by omega 2 minus omega 1. Okay, so यहाँ पे क्या है कि जो omega naught है वो क्या है, resonating frequency है जिसपे रेजोनेंस अकर होता है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज रेजोनेटिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी एंड ओमेगा 1 इज द लोअर कट ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी. So this is lower cutoff frequency and omega 2 is upper cutoff frequency. So if we take the difference, so upper cutoff frequency, so omega 1 and omega 2 at this frequency, the current is at this point, the current is maximum by root 2. Okay, so if we take the difference between upper cutoff frequency and lower cutoff frequency, then we will obtain bandwidth. So this is given by omega 2 minus omega 1. So in case of parallel resonance it is given by, so in parallel resonance formula is given by 1 by RC. So series resonance के केस में क्या formula था, let me write here. So in case of series resonance the bandwidth formula it is given by R by L in the radian per seconds. Okay, and in case of parallel resonance it is 1 by RC, and the relation between bandwidth and the quality factor is, we know that bandwidth it is equal to omega naught, that is resonating frequency, by quality factor. So bandwidth formula is 1 by RC. So this is the relation between bandwidth and quality factor. Okay, now let us see what is quality factor. So quality factor, it is the maximum energy stored in the circuit. It means maximum energy stored in inductor and capacitor, because these two are only the energy storage element to the energy dissipated in the circuit per cycle of oscillation. So energy is dissipated across resistance. Okay, so the quality factor, it is formula is given by 2 pi into maximum energy stored in the circuit divided by energy dissipated in the circuit in one time period. Okay, so series के केस में जो आपने formula देखा था, that is the quality factor, it is given by x of l by r. Okay, it was equal to x of c by r, and x of l can be written as omega l by r. It is equal to x of c का formula हम लिख सकते हैं 1 by omega c into r. Okay, and one more formula was there, 1 by r root l by c. Okay, or we can write vl by v of r. It was also equal to vc by v of r. तो ये सारे फॉर्मूले हमने देखे थे in case of series resonance. Okay, so now the formula for the quality factor in case of parallel resonance is, you have to just take the reciprocal of these terms. Means series resonance का जो formula है, अगर आप उसको reverse कर देंगे, then you will be getting the formula of the parallel resonance. So simply it is given by r by xl, it is equal to r by x of c, this is equal to r by x of l can be written as omega into l. So यहाँ पे omega जो है वो क्या है, resonating frequency है, and this is also equal to x of c is equal to 1 by omega c, so this will become omega rc. एंड यहाँ पे अगर हम इसका रेसिप्रोकल लें, देन वी विल बी गेटिंग r into square root of c by l. Okay, so these are the formula in case of parallel resonance. So अगर आपको सीरीज का याद है तो you can easily write the formula for the parallel resonance. Okay, so you have to remember these formulas. Now let us see the tank circuit concept. So this is the circuit of practical tank circuit. Okay, so this circuit is known as practical tank circuit. Practical means यहाँ पे क्या है कि इंडक्टर के साथ रेसिस्टेंस कनेक्टेड है सीरीज में, सो दिस रिप्रेजेंट दैट इट इज़ अ प्रैक्टिकल टैंक सर्किट. एंड अगर यहाँ पे रेसिस्टेंस नहीं, सिर्फ इंडक्टर एंड कैपेसिटर पैरेलल में कनेक्टेड होते हैं, देन दैट विल बी नोन एज आइडियल टैंक सर्किट. ओके, सो यहाँ पे हम प्रैक्टिकल टैंक सर्किट देखेंगे, देन उसकी डेरिवेशन करेंगे, एंड देन फ्रॉम देयर वी विल ऑब्टेन द रिलेशन फॉर द आइडियल टैंक सर्किट ऑल्सो. ओके, सो यहाँ पे क्या है, आर एंड एल दे आर कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज. सो करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू दिस branch, it is suppose IL, and this is pure capacitor. So suppose current flowing is I of C. Okay, so now these two branches, they are connected in parallel. So suppose the impedance of the first branch is Z1. Okay, so Z1 is the impedance of this branch, and this is pure capacitor. The impedance of this branch is Z of 2. Total current is I current, and it is connected in parallel with the voltage source V. So now at resonance, we have seen that because it is a parallel circuit, so at the resonance we have seen that capacitive susceptance, it will be equal to inductive susceptance. Okay, so this was the condition in case of parallel RLC or parallel resonance. Okay, so what is BC? So BC यहाँ पे क्या है कि प्योर कैपेसिटर है. So BC is given by 1 by x of C, but here BL is given by, so यहाँ पे क्या है, R and L they are connected in series. So BL, that is inductive susceptance formula, it will be given by x of L divided by R square plus x of L whole square. Okay, so this is the formula for B of L, that is inductive susceptance in case of series RL circuit. So x of C is given by 1 by omega into C, so this can be written as omega naught into C. So omega naught is a resonating frequency. X of L को लिख सकते हैं omega naught into L divided by R square plus this will become omega naught square into this is L square. Okay, so if we simplify this, we are getting, so this omega naught square, it will get cancel out. Okay, so we are getting, so this will become, let us cross multiply, so this will become R square plus omega naught square into L square, this will be equal to L by C. Okay, so हमें क्या है, resonating frequency omega naught की value चाहिए. So from here we can rearrange as omega naught square L square, this will be equal to L by C minus of R square. Okay, so now we can take this L square to the right hand side, so we are getting omega naught square. Okay, this will be equal to 1 by, so it will become L square by, sorry, L by L square into C. Okay, so this will become 1 by LC, and this will become minus of R square by L square. Okay, so we are getting 1 by L of C minus of R square by L square. So from here we can obtain omega naught, that is resonating frequency formula we are getting as square root of 1 by L into C minus of R square by L square. Okay, so if we take 1 by root LC common, so we are getting omega naught. Okay, so if we take 1 by root LC common, then we are getting square root of 1 minus of, so this will become R square. Okay, so from here we have taken L common. Okay, so we are left with L, and in the numerator we will get C. Okay, so यहाँ से अगर हम simplify करेंगे then we are getting this formula, that is 1 by root LC into square root of 1 minus R square C by L. So this is in radian per second. Okay, and if we calculate in hertz, then F naught value we are getting as 1 by 2 pi root LC into square root of 1 minus R square C by L. So this is in hertz. Okay, so this is the formula of the resonating frequency in case of practical tank circuit. Okay, so this is for practical tank circuit. Now let us draw the phasor of this practical tank circuit. As they are connected in parallel, so voltage it will remain same. Okay, so voltage agar same hai, then we will take V phasor as reference. Okay, so now this IC is a current flowing through pure capacitor, and we know that in case of pure capacitor current, it will lead the voltage by 90 degree. Okay, so this is IC phasor, it is leading the voltage phasor by 90 degree, and IL is a current flowing through this RL branch. Okay, so in case of RL, current will lag by angle theta. So this is IL phasor. Okay, so because of the inductor, the current will lag the voltage by some angle theta. Okay, so this is theta angle, and it is lagging the voltage phasor by some angle theta. Okay, so now if we resolve this IL phasor into the two component, so we will be getting, so इसको क्या है कि हम दो components में resolve कर सकते हैं. One is this and another one is this. Okay, so IL को हमने क्या है दो components में resolve किया. So as this is theta, so this will become IL into cos of theta. Okay, so this is IL cos theta and this is IL into sin theta. सो इस तरीके से हमने क्या है आई एल को दो कॉम्पोनेंट्स में रिजॉल्व किया. तो थीटा के साथ क्या है, जो ये वाला होता है ये कॉस थीटा होता है, एंड जो अपोजिट है इट विल बिकम आई एल इंटू साइन थीटा. So now we have to find out the impedance of this circuit at the resonating frequency. So for that, first of all we will find the Z1 value. It will be equal to, so Z1 क्या है, R and inductor they are connected in series. So this Z1 it is equal to R plus J into X of L. So from here if we draw the impedance triangle, okay, so यहाँ से हम impedance triangle draw कर सकते हैं. This is resistance R, this will be X of L, and this is Z1 and this angle is theta. Okay, so यहाँ से अगर हम cos theta find out करें, then cos theta is given by base by hypotenuse. So base में क्या है R and hypotenuse is Z1. So cos theta we are getting R by Z1. Similarly we can find the value of sin theta. So sin theta it is perpendicular, that is X of L by Z1. Okay, so this is a theta angles. Okay, so यहाँ से क्या है हम impedance triangle draw करके we can find the value of theta. Now if at omega is equal to omega naught, it means at the resonating frequency, we can see that when the resonance will occur in this circuit, this IC current and this IL sin theta they will be equal in magnitude. Okay, so at resonance this IC current it will be equal to IL sin theta. Okay, so what is IC current? IC current it is given by V by Z of 2. Okay, and Z of 2 is X of C, because यहाँ पे क्या है प्योर कैपेसिटर ब्रांच है. Similarly this IL current it is given by V by Z1. Okay, so this IC current it will be given by V by X of C, and IL current because यहाँ पे क्या है सीरीज RL था, so it will be given by V by Z1, and sine theta value we have obtained for the first branch as x of l by z1. Okay, so sine theta is x of l by z1. So from here we can find out this z1 square. So this voltage, it is common, so it will get cancelled out. So from here we are getting z1 square. Okay, this will be equal to x of l into x of c. So this is z1 square. So x of l को हम लिख सकते हैं, that is omega naught into l into 1 by omega naught into c. So simply z1 we are getting as, this will, omega naught will get cancelled out, so we are getting square root of l by c. Okay, so this is a z1, that is impedance of first branch, RL branch. Okay, now again from this phasor we can see that this IL cos theta. Okay, so this will be equal to our total current, that is resultant current is I. Okay, because at the resonance the circuit will be purely resistive, and in case of pure resistive, current and voltage it will be in phasor. So it means this IL cos theta, it is equal to current I. Okay, so just a second, this, okay, so this I current, it is equal to IL cos theta. Okay, so this will be equal to what is IL current, that is current flowing through first branch. This is given by V by Z1, and cos theta we have obtained as R by Z1. Okay, so IL current, it is given by V by Z of 1 and cos theta is R by Z1. Okay, so now if we find out the dynamic impedance, so dynamic impedance is the impedance offered by the circuit under the resonance condition. So impedance है, that is it is given by V by I. Okay, so from this if we calculate V by I, then we are getting Z1 square. Okay, so this will be equal to Z1 square by R. So Z1 value we already know that it is given by square root of L by C. So if we substitute this value here, then we are getting the value of dynamic impedance. Okay, so dynamic impedance, or it will be given by Z1 square by R. So if we substitute, then we are getting L by CR value. Okay, so this is the impedance offered by the practical tank circuit under the resonance condition. Okay, so now in case of ideal tank circuit, so if it is ideal tank circuit, then there will be no resistance. Okay, so this resistance, it will be zero in case of ideal tank circuit. So in case of ideal tank circuit, this resistance R value is 0. So if resistance R value is 0, then what will be the formula for F naught? Okay, so let me write the formula for the practical tank circuit. So practical tank circuit के लिए जो formula था F naught, we have seen that it was given by 1 by 2 pi root L into C into square root of 1 minus R square C by L. Okay, so now if this resistance becomes 0 in case of ideal tank circuit, then F naught formula will be simply 1 by 2 pi root L into C. So this is for ideal tank circuit and this is for the practical tank circuit. All you have to do is just put R is equal to 0. Similarly, the dynamic impedance in case of ideal tank circuit, it will be equal to, so Z dynamic, if we substitute R0, then it will be L by 0. So simply it will become infinity. Infinity means, okay, let me draw the ideal tank circuit. So in the ideal tank circuit, we have inductor and capacitor in parallel. There is no resistance. Okay, this is L and C. So it means when this ideal tank circuit, it is under the resonance condition, it will offer the infinite impedance. It means it will become open circuit under the resonance condition. Okay, under resonance. Now let us see the definition of dynamic impedance. So it is the impedance offered by the network to the source under the resonance condition, and it is purely resistive in nature. Okay, so we have seen, and the value of dynamic impedance इट विल बी इक्वल टू L बाई सी आर। ओके, सो आइडियल टैंक सर्किट के लिए क्या है कि जो R है उसकी वैल्यू क्या है, 0 हो जाएगी। तो जो रेजोनेटिंग फ्रिक्वेंसी है इट विल बी गिवन बाय 1/2 पाई रूट एल सी, and dynamic impedance it will become infinity. So it means the LC circuit it will become open circuit under the resonance condition. Okay, so now let us सी अ क्विक रिवीजन ऑफ द रेजोनेंस। सो यहाँ पे सीरीज एंड पैरेलल रेजोनेंस को मैंने कंपेयर किया है। ओके, सो इन केस ऑफ सीरीज रेजोनेंस वी हैव सीन दैट इम्पिडेंस कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, ओके लेट मी ड्रॉ हेयर। सो जेड वर्सेस जो ओमेगा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक थी इट वाज लाइक दिस। ओके, सो इम्पिडेंस जो था वो मिनिमम था एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ मिनिमम इम्पिडेंस दैट इज जेड मिनिमम इट इज इक्वल टू आर, whereas in case of parallel resonance impedance will be maximum. Okay, so impedance is maximum at the resonating frequency, this is omega and this is mod of z. Okay, and impedance is maximum at the resonating frequency, here impedance is minimum, and the value of this maximum impedance, this is also known as dynamic impedance, it is given by L by CR. Okay, so now what will be the current? So current is given by, so अगर impedance minimum है then current will be maximum and value is given by V by R, and parallel की केस में क्या है कि impedance maximum है तो जो current है वो minimum होगा, value is VCR by L. So in both the case power factor will be unity because the circuit will be purely resistive. Okay, so circuit is purely resistive, सो एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ विच पावर फैक्टर जो है वो यूनिटी होगा सीरीज एंड पैरेलल रेजोनेंस के केस में, एंड द फॉर्मूला ऑफ द रेजोनेंट फ्रिक्वेंसी इज सेम इन बोथ द केस दैट इज 1/2 पाई रूट एल सी, एंड पैरेलल आर एल सी सर्किट में भी फॉर्मूला सेम है दैट इज 1/2 पाई रूट एल सी। नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज इट विल मैग्नीफाई। सो यहाँ पे क्या है सीरीज आर एल सी, ऑब्वियसली सीरीज में क्या है करंट सेम है, सो कितने भी अगर हम एडिशनल एलिमेंट्स कनेक्ट करेंगे स्टिल करंट जो है वो सेम रहेगा, बट इट विल मैग्नीफाई दी वोल्टेज। सो वोल्टेज तो इंक्रीज होगी सीरीज में बट करंट सेम रहेगा। सिमिलरली पैरेलल में क्या है वोल्टेज ऑलवेज सेम रहती है, सो वी कैन मैग्नीफाई दी करंट। ओके, सो दिस इज द रेजोनेंस कॉन्सेप्ट एंड आज के लिए इतना ही। नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम लोग रेजोनेंस के क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करेंगे। सो अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर करें। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग।